Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Turn me up just a tad. I was worried, Jabes.
About what?
I was worried. I knew this day would come eventually. And this is exactly what we ask for, okay? When we have weak leadership, Jabes. It's exactly what we ask for. Hot girls are getting arrested, and it's unfair. It's goddamn unfair, Jabes. There's nothing in this world that upsets me more when hot girls are getting arrested. When supermodels die and porn stars die, it's a dark, dark day for Americans, okay? I think we should almost maybe consider putting the flag at half-staff. All right?
Was she white, blonde?
Yes, all of those.
Yeah, well.
All of those.
We do look alike.
Bob, pop up the photo of her. It was shocking.
We don't, but I'm sure it was 2 male cops. Like,
I don't know. So there she is. Oh,
two
no.
Guys.
Oh, boy.
Blonde girls literally all look alike.
My God.
You just get blurry vision, and you're like, oh, blonde, oh, long blonde.
Oh, boy. This beautiful young soul was taken from us for 13 days and placed in a jail cell. Jabes. And it was a case of mistaken identity. Mm-hmm. What's the mistake on this, I wonder? I wonder what the other girl looks like. If you haven't heard about this story, it's magic. It's magic. Hot California girl arrested at LAX, mistaken for another person with the same name. In Texas, there was an outstanding warrant for a girl with her name, and the lady's name is Bethany K. Farber. Okay. Weird. That's a weird name.
Yeah.
Where you're like,
Unique.
I've never heard of Farber before. Bob, is there any way to find out who the real Bethany Farber is and what she looks like? If she's not as hot as this girl.
Bob, is there any way to find her Instagram?
We're going to have problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slide on in, Giorgio.
Yeah, she's going to win all the money.
She's going
to win all the money.
She should.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
These aren't even close to the same human beings.
Oh, my gosh.
Bethany K. Farber.
Wow.
Bethany. Justice for Bethany.
Get her a podcast.
Justice for
now, the
Bethany
other girl,
Farber.
if she did have a blonde wig, like, we could maybe go there, but...
The other one looks very Shivo-ish.
No, she's got like she's got some face.
It's weird. There's something there.
Giorgio.
There's something Antifa. It looks like
Don't
somebody
act like
Giorgio
that's
would
what you're
date.
tired.
I was going to say, dude.
Yeah, Giorgio's like, nah. I'm
Boy.
like, no.
I'd hit it.
No. Yeah.
Georgie, you dated.
Actually, the girl with the brown hair the hair is too long.
Yeah. He likes it a little shorter.
It's too long.
Likes a little pixie cut.
Yeah. Gosh. Wow.
Yeah. So the real story is it was a wrongful arrest. She was on a flight to Mexico out of LAX in Los Angeles. She was stopped by TSA and says TSA came over to her and said that she has a warrant for her arrest in Texas. And she said, I've never been to Texas. So this can't be me. They didn't bother to run Social Security, fingerprints, or anything else. And they just sent her to jail where she stayed there for 13 fucking days.
Now, look, usually that works. It has worked for me coming back from Panama. So coming back from Panama, they found a warrant that I had for my arrest.
Really?
Yeah, for a felony drug charge. But I didn't know.
What were the drugs? Know. It's a story that I don't know.
You do. I thought it was Vicodin. It wasn't.
Oh, what
Not
was
my
it?
fault.
What was
Methadone.
It? Holy
anyway,
shit.
I didn't take it. They pulled me over right when I left the dealer's house. So, But I was so, like, I literally did not know that I had it. Mm-hmm. And I have been going to court so much and pushed so much that, like, I didn't even think about it. So it's coming back in Panama. They did the same thing. But I was so adamant because, now, you know me. Had I known, I would have been a scared little bitch and they would have kept me, I would still be in jail in Panama.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
But for some reason, like this girl, because she knew.
Yeah.
That it wasn't her, usually that kind of adamant, denial works. Yeah. And so they like went through all my stuff, were like taking apart tampons, were keeping me in this room. And the whole time I was just like, I don't know, you guys are fucking crazy. Like, let me go. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that worked. Then I got back and was like, whoopsie daisy, they were right. But I got back to the U.S. anyways.
So let me ask you this.
So for her, like, it's crazy that she was like so adamant and clearly did not look like.
But let me ask you this. Was your arrest warrant for Jesse Wiseman?
Yes.
Yeah, and you were actually her, correct?
Yes.
Now here's the difference in this story. This wasn't actually her.
Right, but it was actually me, and I still got away with it by being so adamantly, I don't know what you're talking about, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. This girl was sitting there being like, you guys, this is not, I've never even been there. Like, there is something to, like, actual denial. In my case, I didn't know. So my denial was just as genuine as hers, even though I was the criminal and she's not.
Sure.
But, like, that genuine denial, plus how she looks.
But you're in Los Angeles, so you're not in Panama. She wasn't in Mexico. She was in Los Angeles when this happened.
Right.
As Bob likes to say, to be fair, there's a ton of hot blondes that live in Los Angeles coming in and out of LAX every day.
So you're saying the cops weren't fazed by that?
Correct. Usually they'll be stunned by someone of your beauty or this one. And if you were in another country,
let's just talk about her.
And let you go. They would let you go and be like, oh, it's a hot, white, blonde woman, American. If you're in a foreign country, sure, that'll probably work. In Los Angeles, nah, dude. Nah. They fucking threw her in the clink. James, the hooscow, the pokey. Wow. They put her away. 13 fucking days in there.
The wheels of justice.
Her grandma, her abuela, her abuelos had a stroke and then died a few days later after she got out. She's saying, I didn't have enough time to spend with my Mima.
Yeah, she is a Mima, not an abuela.
I want all the money you have. And we're going to do it because you're hot.
I'm sorry. If your stuffed animal dies, you don't deserve a dime. Because that's what you call a stuffed animal, not a human being.
What?
Mima.
Mima.
You can't have an adult. You can't, as an adult, be like, my Mima died.
Yeah, but don't you think, like, a girl of her stature probably calls her grandma
Mima. She's got a fun name for her. Yeah, or
No one has ever called a stuffed animal Mima. That is specifically only grandmother.
It's only grandma.
Coming from the Arkansas days around 1920.
Does she have a Nona? Maybe she has a Nona.
Or a Gambia.
Yeah, no, a Nona.
I really wish I had a Nona.
But this girl's going to get all the money, and I'm excited about it. Because I hate Los Angeles, and I hate the fact that hot girls are getting arrested for no reason whatsoever and spending time in the pokey.
Do they have the same K? Does the K stand for the same thing? Because that's also something you can look at.
One would think, but they didn't do it.
Also, Giorgio, have you found and followed the Instagram already?
Yeah, did you find Bethany Farber?
I'm waiting on Bob, and he's kind of failing
Bethany
me.
K.
Bob's got Ukraine on his mind today. He's got some other shit to deal with.
Let me be the first to wish Robert a happy 40th birthday.
What?
Oh, shit. Happy 40th, Bob. There we go.
Wait, Bob, are we birthday bros?
Bobby 36. So,
oh my gosh.
I got a text this morning since we're talking about it.
He said happy birthday to me, and I was all, thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
It's all good. I don't want to be that guy. You know, like, hey, it's mine.
No, take the thunder, please.
Giorgio, I'm going to need you to fix the mic here. There it is. Thank you, buddy. Look at that.
Oh, you found it?
I'm getting rid of this button. This button
Wow.
It's the best.
is causing too many issues.
It's the best, dude.
It's so loud.
It's so great.
We overuse it.
We don't.
We do.
We don't use it
Which
enough.
button? Which
we don't
button?
use it
The
enough. The
applause
applause button.
And he found it, man, on his birthday. What a great
Look
guy
at
this
this.
Bob
On it.
is.
Look it. Oh,
What
shit.
in the hell?
She got arrested for 13 days?
Oh, look, Delco's already commented. Just kidding.
Holy
Can you blame me?
shit.
Yeah, no. I mean,
How
you
the fuck
guys,
did we arrest her?
Giorgio and Dan need to be in some kind of race.
My God, this woman
Some
is
kind of
scorching.
competition.
What are we doing that she's in prison?
People like this can't commit crimes.
We're pissed off about-
The cops should have fucking known that.
Look, we had George Floyd and we took to the streets. Why aren't we taking to the streets for this? This is crazy. This is
It's
absolute
really
craziness.
it's really, I thought about this the other day because I listened to the Julia Fox interview.
Oh, you did?
The Uncut Jobs, and I really had an epiphany that like we are separated only by talls, smalls, uglies, and hotties.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
That's it.
As far as like stature in life and what you can get away with and all of this, like it's uglies and hotties.
Yeah.
Because like it doesn't matter where you're from, what you look like. If you're hot, you're getting away with some shit. Although it did not work in this instance.
Giorgio, I'm going to need a little help here with the microphone. It is off course. It is veered off course.
Oh, is it flailing everywhere?
There it is. Go. Look at it go. Look at it go.
I'm coming.
Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go.
It's a limp mic.
We got a limp mic
got
over
a
here.
limp mic.
Need a little Roman for this mic. In the meantime, put
Wow,
up this girl's Instagram. Let's
she's
really
gonna
dive right
get-
in, Bob. Full screen. Here we go. Look at that.
There we go. There we go.
Look at her. Why did she get arrested?
Single?
She's like
She's got to be single, right? She was going to Mexico.
Yeah, there's no dudes.
By
It's
herself?
just a fucking dog. Look at that dog.
Look
Yeah.
at her just having fun everywhere, guys.
But just because there's no photos of a guy doesn't mean she's single.
Thank you. I don't have any photos of Ross on mine.
Mhm. It's not. It's bad for the brand.
Yeah.
It is.
She's gonna
It is
lose
bad for the brand.
followers.
It is. So how many followers does she have currently?
Yeah, because we need to see
Not many,
that.
like 8,000.
8,000 followers?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
doable. She's not completely lost yet.
Don't
Okay.
you think
Yeah.
she will like explode though?
Yeah, this is free Bethany. Now she
Let's
will. Go to Bethany's Instagram and just hashtag it free Bethany. Bethany Farber, she's super hot and blonde. We need
By
to
the
free
way,
her.
Dan, she's a tattoo artist.
Fuck off!
Daisy.
Only 8K. There's a chance.
Yeah, Giorgio, is your finger near that applause button?
She's done time.
There it
Delco.
is. Thank you.
I'm gonna murder you.
Thank you. No, it's necessary. It's
Delco,
necessary.
she's done time, 13 days. Like
Yeah.
there's a little bit of a,
Danger.
hardening there.
Fuck yeah, there is.
She's going to have some stories.
Scars. Stories. Scars. On the life on the inside.
I don't know.
Locked up
I
on
don't
the
know.
inside. 13 days. You've
Giorgio's
been to that
still in
jail.
a situation, so I'm not going real hard to
That's
you,
fine.
Giorgio.
Oh,
But
this.
you-
Oh, she got the follow. 4 likes and a follow.
Boom. Look
4
at that.
likes and a follow.
Let's get her to 10,000.
Make
Let's
it
get
like 6 or
Bethany
7 so
Farber
she sees you.
to
Okay.
10,000 today on the show. I think we can do that easily. We did that for
Yeah.
Lázaro Lopez. We got him to 1,000 in like one episode.
Yeah.
Let's get
This will
Bethany
be an
Farber.
easy sell.
Yeah.
Her little sister does jujitsu.
Hers does?
Oh, Wow.
God damn it. I love that.
Well, Dan.
Why are you that deep?
I love that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to.
How did
Are
you go
kidding?
that deep?
Yeah, dude,
So
what do
quick.
you like? Why did you
little
take
sister?
Why'd you
How
take a
did you-
child detour on
No.
your fucking
Yeah,
body
yeah.
trip?
I'm on Giorgio's side on this one. It's almost like that TV show You on Netflix where you become
yeah,
obsessed.
yeah.
You
That's
dive in
Giorgio.
real quick. And I'm actually proud of Giorgio that he knew that much info immediately.
Yeah, but that's a tick in Dan's box as well because
Sure.
he does that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Although, how old's the little sister?
Looks like 10 to 12.
No.
She was
Dan
beating this other
doesn't
girl's butt.
Definitely not that age.
Hashtag free Bethany, dude. Go to
Not a-
Bethany Farber's
That's
Instagram.
too much of like a kid.
Follow her.
Do you know what I mean?
Hashtag free Bethany, dude. Man.
Well, she's free. Hashtag pay Bethany, I think is what
Pay
where we're
Bethany.
at. Yeah.
My God, dude. You've been to that jail. How is it?
Where was she?
Los Angeles.
Was she downtown?
County, son, yeah.
Yeah. Linwood?
Didn't specify. I'm imagining that's the closest to the airport.
Yeah, I think it would be Linwood.
Yeah.
Yes, I have been there.
13 days. That's a long time.
That's a really long time.
In Linwood.
How long did I do? It wasn't even that long.
I don't even know, Jesse.
And I was already like trading pencils for coffee.
Braiding
and all
hair.
That shit. Yeah. I had a job.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So.
She didn't deserve, and she had to fucking work? Come on, man. What are we doing in America?
She may not have. It's a choice. You don't have to.
It's always
work.
a choice. Brendan 1008 is just popping off $50 donations. Thank you.
What is happening?
I don't know, and I really appreciate it. In all sincerity, we'll get to the Ukraine thing this afternoon. I'm sure Dan and I will go scorched earth on Drinking Bros today.
Yes.
Probably just on everyone. The comments that are coming in from celebrities are the most hilarious ever, and we'll dig through those.
Do the
Whenever
celebrities?
there's a time of war, everybody's like, "Oh my God, do something." Awesome. Fucking go.
Thank you.
Go. You can get on a flight and go right now. Like, the flights are cheap.
Thank you.
Go right in there. I don't know if the airport still exists, but just go to a neighboring country and then hitch a ride in. You're rich enough to do it.
Thank you for your input. Who was it? Who's one, like, for example, that wrote about
Who
it?
am I going to go fucking live on today? Stephen King in particular. That one I responded to.
Okay.
Stephen King. And then the other ones, you have like fucking video gamers who have like these massive followings. I hate social media so fucking much. It's people with the least amount of talent that have like these huge followings, and you're just like, all right, sweet. Like Ninja, the video gamer, I'm sure he's wonderful at video games. And congratulations, he's getting millions of dollars. But it's like, oh, thoughts and prayers to Ukraine. Oh, fuck, the video gamer Ninja?
Yeah.
Just gave us thoughts and prayers. We're going to be fine. We're all
Yeah.
going to be fine today then. Fuck off. If you
What's
want to do
another?
something, do something.
I want a celebrity, like a list.
Oh, we'll go down the list this afternoon.
There is one celebrity in particular. When anything like this happens geopolitically, you have to ask yourself, as Dan always says, cui bono?
Cui bono.
Cui bono?
Who benefits?
And I think from what's happened today, we kind of know who might really be behind all of this. It's not really about Putin. It's not really about Biden. It's not really about Zelensky.
Yeah.
This was all a smokescreen
For?
Art Briles to get an offensive coordinator job because he just did.
Oh, God damn it, Bob. God, this is not the show for that. I don't even think Jesse could name the college that Art Briles was fired from. Yeah.
Southern.
Thank you, Giorgio,
We're
for
just
that.
turning into a fucking drive-in morning show.
I love it, dude. I love it so much. We got to get that juice going, baby. You need those sound effects. That's right, you're not wearing headphones. You don't get to hear the magic that goes on.
Southern Northland.
Nope.
Southern Northland West.
No,
College.
none
No?
of it. None of it. Nowhere near it.
Believe Northcuttson.
Believe. And our next story is even more hard-hitting than that, Ukraine. I also get sad when midgets die. We lost a real one last night, okay? Donnie Davis is dead. Say it. Say his name was Donnie Davis.
His name was Donnie Davis.
Pop him up, Bob. Pop up
need-
Donnie Davis.
I'm gonna need a pic.
Your knowledge of little people is so small. Nailed it.
I know Willow. I know Willow.
Pop him up. There it is. Oh, you remember him. You remember
From
that
what?
little guy. He's in everything. He was with Chelsea Handler. He was with Britney Spears. He's done all the videos, all the things. Little Donnie Davis.
What did he do?
Little Donnie Davis. He was a sweet, sweet midge. Okay?
But as a job, he was just that?
He was a performer and entertainer, Jesse.
Was he a dancer? Was
Yeah, he was all the things. Okay? It's hard to call him a dancer first. Okay? He was an entertainer, Jesse. And the fact that you don't have more sympathy for this is crazy to me.
I like two little people.
Who are they?
Willow and Bridget the Midget.
But she's dead, right?
No.
She's alive?
Alive
Okay.
and kicking.
Vern Troyer was my fave.
Isn't she?
And he's dead.
Give me a confirmation. Give me a proof.
On Bridget the
Give me a
Midget?
proof of life on
Yeah.
Bridget the Midget.
Yeah. He was a staple in Vegas. He performed with Britney Spears, Miley Cyrus, Seth MacFarlane, Mariah Carey, Joe Jonas, Kelly Osbourne, Hayden Panettiere, Jabes. He's super fucking famous. And he was also the star at Beecher's Madhouse for 2 decades. You worked in Vegas. You don't know who Donnie Davis is?
No.
Man.
I don't know what you mean by perform.
He performed. He did various things.
Various things.
When you're an entertainer, you do all of it. He sang, he danced, he drank, he enjoyed life. He lived La Vida Loca. And I'm sorry that you can't respect it and or admire his work. You never saw him out there. He never came into your bar.
No, he never came into the NASCAR cafe.
Now it's too late. He's fucking dead.
Yeah.
And there is foul play suspected in this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it Bridget the Midget that did it?
Yeah.
Because she's in jail.
She is?
Yeah, she stabbed her boyfriend with a butter knife. Yeah.
Jesse wants the applause, Giorgio. Give it to her, Daddy.
I was doing my own.
Nope. When you do your own, you got to let the rest of the world hear. We got to press the button. So with this one gets dark. So he got cut off at a bar, having too much fun in Vegas. Okay. Ripping shit up. Cut him off.
By the way, getting cut off in Vegas
is hard,
as we know.
You ever been cut off in Vegas?
No, not cut off from drinking, but like kicked off tables and stuff.
Okay, yeah. I've never, ever.
The only way you can is if you fall asleep. I think if you fall asleep somewhere and there's one other thing.
Okay.
Like if you're asleep on the ground or falling asleep on the table or the slot machine, whatever, that's when they can kick you out, cut you off.
Okay. There's going to be a lot of crimes today, by the way. I'm just giving everybody a heads up here.
Oh, you're going heavy crime corner.
We're going heavy on crimes today, Jabes, because there's a lot to fucking dive into today. Okay? Donnie Davis.
Sure.
Little person. Little man.
So what happened? Cut him off?
He was cut off at a bar. It was him and another man. They were hanging out with 2 women at the Doghouse Bar. Really want to dive into the spelling of Doghouse Bar because it's D-A-W-G.
Has to be.
A Doghouse Bar at the hotel around 1 a.m. The women took the party to the Flamingo, as one should. Jesse, we've all been to the Flamingo late at night.
What year is it? You're
it's
going
the
to
year
the Flamingo?
of the fucking party, dude. Let's go to the Flamingo. Anything goes there. But came back to Resort World around 2:30 a.m. and then beelined it for the bar. And that's when the bartender said, we're not doing this anymore. You're cut off. Donnie.
Okay.
Donnie, you've had too much. You've had too much, Donnie. Go home. You're so famous in this town. Don't let all the children down. That's what they said. That's what the bartender said in my mind. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's no statement from the bartender. That's just what I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it went something like this. Donnie, you're a staple here. People love you. You might be small in stature, but your heart is big and looks over the whole city, and that's what people really look up to. Go home, Donnie. I'll get you a car service, Donnie. Probably something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. One of the women told the cops that's when they stepped away. So the man and Davis went to the room right around 3:30 a.m. The other man left the room at 4:20 a.m. Smoke him if you got him, obviously. And then came back to the room at 5 a.m. With one of the women. Mm-hmm. So one of the women was back and then noticed Donnie sitting in a chair and his hands looked pale and pink and he began turning purple. The woman said Donnie's hands were freezing and that he was not breathing. That's when they placed him on the bed on his side. They called security and then called 911. He was taken to Sunrise Hospital where he was declared dead at 7 a.m.
Was he alone in the room from 4:20 to?
No. So the dude was in there for looks like 50 minutes.
It's just like alcohol poisoning.
3:30 to 4:20, and then came back to the room at 5 a.m. with one of the women. I'm thinking out loud here. All right, I'm going to put on my detective hat today, if you don't mind. Yeah. Just thinking out loud here today. I think he killed his buddy with some drugs, probably. You know,
Accidentally.
Yeah, I'm sure they were partying. You don't. Donnie Davis was beloved by everyone. Touched a lot of people. Some inappropriately, some not. But when it came back to kind of checking out, I think he grabbed one of the women and was just like, shit, I got to get somebody else in and out of this room. There's too many cameras in here. And then maybe it'll just look like an overdose or something. That's my guess.
Okay.
Because then it's like, oh shit, we were all partying. I don't understand. And I went to get you. And then you came here. You saw it. He's trembling. He's freezing. We need to call the police. Because wouldn't you want to bring somebody else into that sitch? Because if it's just you and Donnie in the room, Donnie's dead. Quick thoughts here. You're probably not going to, in Vegas, you're not going to be able to roll out a body down the stairs, right?
No, but you
Too many cameras.
Call. If it's an OD, just call.
But I think homeboy probably gave him the drugs, and so he's going to be. That's a guess. This is all a guess. I think he's going to be tried then, because that's how it works. This just happened a week ago for that Los Angeles Angels pitcher. He was doing drugs with the pitcher from the Angels. Pitcher from the Angels, overdose, and homeboy just got 20 years minimum. They're about to sentence him next week, but the minimum
Because it was his drug?
Yes, and he supplied the drugs.
Doesn't seem fair.
Well, them's the rules. Them's the rules, and that's
okay.
that's what happens when you're famous. Donnie Davis, extremely famous. Some say too famous at certain points of his career, and maybe the pressure got to him. I don't know. I wasn't in the goddamn room that night, but what I do know is, homeboy's probably going away for a little while. His buddy.
I'm guessing Vegas, Nevada, different rules, right?
I don't know.
You can't be putting everybody away over there that happens too, right?
I understand it, but when you kill a Vegas legend like this, you're going to go away for a little bit.
Yeah.
I think if that case proved anything last week, if you're famous, you kill somebody famous, got to go to the pokey. You know?
Okay.
R.I.P. Donnie Davis is what I'm saying today, Jabes.
Right.
And I think we're solving crimes here.
Yeah.
There was a good 50 minutes, 50, where his best friend was in a room with him alone and then left.
Right.
So maybe he's trying to say that. I think the thought process is he's going to say those were Donnie's drugs and he did the drugs and overdosed. That's a guess. That's a guess. We'll never know. We weren't in that room. That's his way out.
Yeah.
So bringing the lady back to the room might have been the smart plan. Who knows? Another murder mystery solved.
Because if it's just you, it's your word against the dead guys, right?
Yeah. But if you have a witness in there, hey, dude, when I arrived, he was freezing. You know? Body was still a little cold.
Meh.
You know?
Meh.
That's my guess.
Okay.
That's my guess. And that's, did we solve this murder? Maybe. Did we solve another one? Maybe. Bob Saget, Jesse. Last night they released the details the police did on how they think he died.
Sure.
And it was what you said.
Yeah, they ripped it straight from this show.
Yeah. It was exactly what you said. Hit his head on the marble floor.
Yeah.
And then in
He's
the bathroom.
He's a large man.
He is. He's a tall drink like myself.
It's going to look like something.
Yeah.
20 to 30 feet.
Yeah.
What? It was such an arbitrary, it looked like he fell 20 to 30 feet. Wow. Okay.
No one knows.
No one knows.
No one knows. But that was the release of hey, we think that he hit his head on the mark. Nothing else besides that. And they said he was taking pictures with people in the lobby and shit like that. Happy, jovial, and then boom. Came in, probably brushed his teeth, slipped on the...
I bet he took a shower.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think you had a show, you drove 2 hours, you got home, jumped in the shower really quick, and then you're going to get into bed.
2 a.m.?
It's kind of like an old man routine.
At 2 a.m., though, I don't think I'm showering. I'm going to bed. If you're by yourself, too, who's going to notice you're a fucking... You know?
Or you just want to shower the stink off, feel clean, you know? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just get cozy.
We lost another legend today.
Maybe it's your... We what?
We lost another legend.
Who?
The amazing Jonathan.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. That happened last night, actually. Yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the next one on here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ross. I didn't mean to.
No.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Really?
Yeah, Amazing Jonathan died. But he
was
going-
already dead.
Boy, he was supposed to die about 6 or 7 years
Yeah,
ago.
he was on borrowed time, and I think he knew that.
Yeah.
He was in extra innings.
Steve Byrne was on the show to discuss the documentary he made about the Amazing Jonathan. He's known for years that he was going to die. He just kept kind of cheating death. So, like, it wasn't
No,
that
I think
surprising.
he just kept using.
What's that?
I think he just kept using.
Well, he had congestive heart failure. That was the official cause
Mm-hmm.
of death. But, like,
And I think he kept doing drugs. So
Yeah.
the last documentary that I saw,
yeah.
it was just, I'm going to die anyway. I'm going to keep, which is what you should do.
I
Do
agree.
the drugs
That's what John Daly's doing.
that you like love
He's not doing drugs, but he's drinking and smoking.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because who the hell? I mean, I'm 7 months sober, and like, who the hell
Wants to
live their last? Do you know what I mean?
You're forced into this sobriety, though, because you got a baby
Sure.
living inside your body.
Sure. And there's no confirmed studies. But.
No. And by the way, I don't know if I told this story on that show or here, but that was the first comedian I met in Los Angeles.
The Amazing Jonathan.
So I'd seen him as a kid in Vegas, and it was a fucking awesome show. If you never got to see Amazing Jonathan, like, holy shit. It was like Carrot Top on acid. Like,
Yeah, he like broke all the rules.
No, it was like a magician on coke, and that's exactly what it was.
yeah, but I mean, that's what, Carrot Top is doing, like, jokes and magic and shit. But, like, this was, he was doing fake, at the show that I was at, he was doing fake rails of cocaine, too, off the thing, which probably were real looking back at it in hindsight, which why not? It was a fucking beast of a show for 90 minutes. Like, it was so fast-paced and frenetic. It was awesome. Like, did you see him, Giorgio?
Yeah, I remember the one time I saw him. My favorite bit, I'll never forget this, is like he does the trick that every magician does and like pulls the bird out of nowhere. And It's like all of a sudden bird. And he just smashes it and kills the bird.
Yeah.
And you like, don't know what's going on.
So
You're
good. He's like a psycho. Yeah. Did he die in a hospital, overdose? What?
His family and friends were around him, and like, and they knew. And I know Steve Byrne had posted that he just talked to him yesterday, and people knew what was going to happen. But when, again, he was one of the very first people I met in Los Angeles. He was in my acting class, like day one. Like day one in Los Angeles, I got into a class, and he was sitting next to me, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, aren't you the Amazing Jonathan? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, what are you doing in here? Like, and he said, I've got to get out of Vegas or it's going to kill me. He's like, and I was like, man, your show was awesome. I'm sure you're making tons of money. And he goes, yes, all of the things. But he goes, my life is more important. And he goes, I'm trying to switch and become an actor so that way I don't have to live in Vegas and be around all the temptations and all that other shit. Obviously, that didn't work out for him. And he was making... Man, I think at his height, he was making around $3 million a year in Vegas doing a residency. I mean, he was crushing it. Whenever you're making that much money, it's too much to walk away from, I think. Like, you gotta go back.
Yeah. And it's hard to be so famous in Vegas or whatever, and then try and come to LA where people are like, The
weird thing is, he was actually a really good actor. Because he could do shit that was super dark, obviously. And, he was rad. But yeah, that character was just super fucking famous. And he's no longer with us, but hell of a comedian. He was rad. Really enjoyed that dude. And
people ripped him off all the time. I forget what movie it was. They did his tape joke where it's like all of a sudden magic sounds like tape and here's your 20.
Yeah.
He was awesome. Amazing Jonathan. Lost another real one in Vegas. Donnie Davis, Amazing Jonathan.
Who knew? A Vegas lifestyle is not sustainable.
This is coming from a bartender at NASCAR Cafe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who left in the middle of the night because that's how you have to do it. Like, John packed up all his stuff and drove away.
Jesse, don't kill our dream.
Of going to Vegas? Do you want to go to
Moving
Vegas?
the operation to Vegas, yes.
All right.
Good
Look,
luck.
when I walked in today, I said, hey, guys, where do you want to move? Where do you want to move to?
Because it's like 8
'Cause we're
degrees
done.
here, and
Vegas.
Me and Dan both become our final forms in Vegas if we lived there.
Oh, God.
I mean, even Henderson, I don't care.
You lose a hand.
No.
No,
There's no such thing as anything outside of Vegas.
there isn't. really isn't.
Don't pretend.
Don't do it.
Don't pretend.
Don't
that
do
there's
it.
Henderson.
Yeah, you'll be at the casinos every fucking weekend, dude.
It's still the only thing to really do there.
You know what? There's nothing better than in this life, Delco, especially for a dirty gambler like yourself.
Yeah.
Is physically handing somebody hundreds of dollars and then receiving it from that person just a couple hours later after you've won the game.
Because it's just not real, right? It's fake.
But it feels better.
It feels so good. It's so
feels-
crisp. The bills are so nice.
Yeah.
They have golf there too. I could just golf and gamble.
That's it, dude.
That's all I
Golf, gamble.
want.
I'm
That's
sure
all I
there's
want.
like a place for you to roll with your rolling buddies.
The guys
right?
from the racing track invited us when we were there last time.
To what?
Roll, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
To roll.
Oh, shit, that's right. That's
To
right.
roll. Do you guys want to roll tomorrow?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink your face off at night, roll in the
Golf.
morning.
The only problem with the sports book, I think, for Dan, is he doesn't really drink that much, and it's very smoky.
You'd
Like,
be
I love
surprised.
it.
Nobody's really smoking anymore.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
you
it's
smoke
true.
some weed, legal weed.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
you get into that,
shit.
Oh,
you get into
shit.
that good like so I was ordering coffees when we were at the blackjack table.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I was smoking weed and so I was kind of leveling myself
The
out.
hippie, the hippie 8-ball, huh?
Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
all I want to do. Smoke weed, play some blackjack.
Yeah.
Dan was
get
literally
it.
in Limitless at this point. He was just counting cards.
Limitless. He went limitless. I love that. Yeah, that sounds fucking great. But that's got to be every day, bro.
It's not
'cause
like
there's
it's gonna be-
nothing else to do.
Yeah, but it's not like it's going to be hard to get guests to come out to Vegas. to
That's
see
what I'm
us.
saying.
It's true.
It's the same
true.
concept of why we moved out here,
Well,
except for the kids. What am I going to do with the fucking kids?
So a
then?
lot of, you can't. Like, it's not a lifestyle you can sustain. And the people we know who are doing it, living there, like Kelly from Vegas, her and her husband live there, and they've lived there for years. I don't think they're going anywhere. Like, you're in Vegas.
Yeah.
You can't raise a family. I don't think she has kids. They're not going to have kids. Like, you can't have kids there. You can't. She's fucking rad. She makes awesome picks, but that's about what Vegas you can do. You're not going to take your kids into Circus and be like, ride the fucking thing and have fun. I'll be back in an hour.
Right.
I'll be back in an hour. I got 80 on Butler -4. I'll be back in an hour. Can't
Yeah.
do that. Can't do that
When
for
I
kids.
moved there, that's what I thought, that there was going to be other things to do.
Nope.
And we still, every weekend, we're like on the strip somewhere.
Yeah.
Or adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jesse.
Because I heard the same Henderson.
Henderson. Oh, no, it's fun. It's Henderson. I'm going to Henderson.
There's Fremont.
Oh, actually, I do like Fremont
I
these
like
days. We do have
yeah.
a friend, Wes, that lives out there. He does Cirque du Soleil shit. And he does the Fremont hipster stuff.
Yes, I
Goes
like
to the
it.
container, the container city or whatever.
I like it, but as soon as those games start, Saturday and Sunday,
On Fremont?
no. You got to hit the
Yeah.
strip then and gamble.
No, Golden Nugget, baby. They got that
Yeah.
lunch buffet.
I'm not about that
You can
nug
go
life,
into the
dog.
G-Nug, dude.
I'm not about that nug life.
Why? Nug Life is awesome. That place is awesome.
Golden Nugget?
Yeah.
They don't have a great sports book there. So I'm not, I need a nice,
What's the one across from it? The
clean
mermaid
sports
one?
book.
Mermaids?
I need a nice sports book where I can really ease into a big chair, big comfy chair. Bellagio's got a nice one. Caesars has a nice one. I'm trying to think where else.
Oh, you know what? Fremont. If we have to go back there for anything, March Madness, a March Madness, or
Yeah.
what have you, not this year, obviously, but we should stay Fremont.
No, we're not. We're definitely not doing that.
All right, well, Giorgio and I will stay Fremont.
Yeah. You
We need a
dirtbags
zip
can
line?
do whatever you want. Yeah, zip line.
Zip line. We can go to Channing Tatum's bar, which I don't know if he has, but he should have one there.
I feel like he would.
yeah. I feel like Channing has one.
Who knows?
I feel like
It's just called Channing's.
Channing's.
Channing's, yeah.
Channing's.
Get
I'm gonna
t-
go
get
into
Tatum's.
yeah. I'm gonna go into Channing's Tatum.
Yeah, just get Tatum's. We got some sponsors who pay for the show to be on the air, Jabes. And when you're in Fremont, better bring a ghost bed with you, okay? Ghostbed.com/drinking bros. All the feels at Ghostbed. 40% off the bundle package. That is an adjustable base and a mattress combined together, sandwiched together. Like a fucking Oreo cookie. God damn it. God damn it. You can't have the cream without the cookie, Jabes. So if you don't have the adjustable base, you're a loser. That's what I'm saying right now, okay? I'm not really saying that. Well, I did say it. I did say it. Okay, I said it. But get that together. And if you just want 30% off everything, you can just pop in the promo code Drinking Bros at checkout. And congratulations. You can put sheets in there, a mattress, just the adjustable base on its own if you want the 30% off. The weighted blankets, which we did have a listener say, and he was a strong listener. He sent me a shot of himself shirtless.
Okay.
He said the weighted blanket is so heavy I couldn't bench my way out of it.
Oh, so he's still there.
Yeah, he's still underneath it.
He messaged you from the rubble.
So he said he's watching the show live.
Okay.
And he's still underneath it. And look, I'm not saying if you were in Ukraine right now you couldn't use a weighted blanket because it would probably stop all the bombs, but it probably would. Don't know. Their technology is amazing at GhostBed. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros today. 30% off with the promo code Drinking Bros at checkout with that adjustable base. 60-month pay-as-you-go program for all of 2022. Because fuck it, why not, right? Inflation. Take a deal on the back end, brother. Decent credit. Delco credit will get you that deal. Ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros today. Do it. New mattress set, $25 a month. Next up. Bespoke Posts, a.k.a. boxofawesome.com.
Did we get one?
boxofawesome.com/Nooners. We did, and somebody fucking stole it from me. All right? I don't know which one of these dirtbags did it. My money's on Sean.
It was Sean. I saw him.
Oh.
Is Hightower Sean here?
He's here.
I thought I had one.
I think one just came in the mail today.
Yeah.
Did it? Bring it out. Bring it out.
Somewhere.
Bring it out.
Bring them out. Bring them out. But anyways.
It's hard to talk with a barrel in your mouth.
If you don't know Bespoke Post, it's a higher quality, a little bit more manly version of like these Fab Fit boxes or all these like pretty much every girl has some kind of subscription to like send me the newest makeup and the like brush and the thing.
Version of this. It's fucking awesome.
Fab Fit Fun.
There it is. Open it up.
Open it, bro.
Come on,
what
man.
What are we gonna do with that?
My fucking Edward Scissorhands.
I thought he was gonna get a knife.
I'm gonna open this shit.
Oh God.
Look at that. What do we
Look
get?
at how cool that looks. It's got a matte finish, which I love. Oh.
Cocktail smoking. Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay,
this
so
is live.
Brittany had
live,
this
right?
one. Yeah, Brittany had this one at
her house?
At her house. It was really cool.
Shit, dude.
And she, I think, smoked some cocktails for the boys. And it really does work. It's kind of cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
God
Looks
damn, that's
cool
nice.
on the... Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of, like, fun things for your at-home bar or for your...
Keep your dirty fucking hands off
meat.
it, Sean. Look at this. Smoking an infusion kit for the fucking drinks. Every month you get something new that's rad.
Something cool.
They got the Terra, which is a knife. And the Terra box is made from bare bones, based in Salt Lake City. The Weekender features metal hardware, reinforced frames, quality leather straps. I've got the Weekender. I've got almost all these. I've been a member for like 2 years.
Yeah.
They're just back on this show now, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, because we do need stuff for our bar set. Do need stuff for, I need some
They got hot sauces. They got casks. You can fucking age whiskey. All kinds of shit. Every month is a goddamn mystery. But look, if your wife's getting her bullshit makeup products sent to the house, get this sent to the house.
You know what it is? It's like when people come over and they go, oh shit, what's this? Like this weird, cool thing. It's cool, like conversation starters. And I know we talked about the smoking cocktail kit around Thanksgiving for like
the best.
I was like, oh shit, we like all checked it out. You know,
I love Box of Awesome. Yeah. Get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up for boxofawesome.com. Enter the promo code Nooners at checkout. That is boxofawesome.com. Promo code Nooners for 20% off your first box. Let's go. I'm looking at my emails right now here.
Okay.
And I think I can say this out loud for the last one. HardAFSeltzer.com.
Whoa.
Will be released on Monday. I just said that. I just said out loud. Go to the site, pop in your email right now, and you'll get an email. That way, in case it sells out, you'll be the first to get it. Patreon. Subscribe to Patreon, because they'll be the first to get it. They're going to get a secret code, and then boom. But Monday, it's going to go on sale to Gen Pop, General Public. I feel good, but I feel nervous.
You should do a little bit of an announcement, maybe. Do a short video on Patreon.
Look, Patreon's going to get it first. So anybody subscribe to Drinking Bros Podcast on Patreon, you guys will get it first for sure. What were you going to say, Giorgio?
If anyone out there wants some merch and is a size large, I will be illegally selling some of mine in my DMs. So go ahead and get some offers going.
What are you selling?
Okay.
What are you making?
Okay.
Got a couple hoodies. I got a couple T-shirts that I wore at the event. You know, it has the Giorgio
I
stink
see,
in
I
it.
see.
Shit, dude, that's dope.
Giorgio's illegally
He's got
selling
his scent.
the hard AF
Yeah, do it, Giorgio.
Merch ahead of time.
Do it. What size are you? A small?
Yeah, we condone it.
Is it a size small? Let the people know what size it is.
Yeah.
Medium.
Is it a medium?
It's a schmedium.
Yeah. We need to go over this. It needs to be part of the show. Every show.
Are you a medium?
Where we talk about how much you weigh and how tall you are.
Hang on. Are you a medium though? Is that real?
I'm a large.
So what, are you selling the large or did you actually get medium? What'd you get?
No, I'm selling the larges, but I wanted you to know that they're too big for me and that I actually needed the mediums.
Is that
That's why
true?
I'm selling them.
Is that true?
No.
Fuck it. It feels like it's true.
Like stand up, what is this size that you're wearing right now?
Pop up that picture of Donnie Davis next to Giorgio.
large.
I feel like
Me and
Giorgio's
Giorgio
the
were
Donnie
the same
Davis of
size.
Austin.
It's what?
Me and Giorgio wear the same size.
That is bullshit.
Yeah, but you like it tight.
No, it's not tight.
Delco, you like it a little bit tighter than Giorgio does.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
When
pretty
it comes
tight around
to
those
pants,
biceps.
when it comes to pants and shirts, whatever.
Yeah.
You like them a little bit tighter.
Giorgio's not afraid to go Billie Eilish on people.
Yeah.
Just go a little
Giorgio
baggy
doesn't
and
want
roll around.
people to really know. He wants Giorgio wants people to be like surprised when he takes the hoodie off. Like, oh shit, I didn't know you were so.
It's like Clark Kent when he takes the glasses off.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, Donnie Davis and Giorgio. A lot of people call Giorgio the Donnie Davis of Austin.
I was a stand-in for him on one of his films, actually. Yeah. It's a good time. Great experience for me.
Big fan of all of his work. Hammer the like button if you're watching on YouTube. I feel hot today. I feel good today.
Oh, I was like,
I
are
do.
you okay?
I feel good today.
Okay.
Now, what's going to bring me down is the metaverse. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg. This is some desperate times. He was on Lex Friedman yesterday, dropped last night, and I was surprised that he's doing podcasts, but that to me, that's a sign of, oh shit, my company's in trouble. I better go out to the masses, and in particular, people who buy this shit, because the podcast listening audience is just a tad more sophisticated than like kids going to do this shit. Like people who listen to podcasts actually buy shit, like parents, things like that, right?
Yeah.
The average age for podcast listeners is right after college, like 22, like, oh, hey, I'm in my final year of college. I'm going to start listening to podcasts. And I feel that Zuckerberg is probably going to do a shit ton of these afterwards because he's got to pop off this metaverse. Facebook is dying. They're about to cut off George, did you read that thing in Europe is about to cut off the supply, and so is Android. So the privacy thing.
Yes. Just like Apple, Android is going to make you opt in to allowing Facebook and other apps to track you outside of the app when you're not using it.
Correct. And, for us, we can only tell the real numbers of our podcast when they update it once every 6 months on, like, we use Podbean as our hosting service. And I'm like, oh, that's what the real numbers are. So, like, fun fact, Bob, if you go to Podbean after the show today, look up Drinking Bros Sports for this week. You'll see what the actual numbers are. Because they let it leak through for one fucking day. And you're like, oh, shit, that's like 10 times more than what you should be. But that's what it is. Like when they reset, the privacy thing is in there now. With Facebook, they can't track you anymore. So these numbers and this stock that is plummeted and it keeps fucking free falling is going to get worse and worse and worse. I just got a fucking email about joining the Reels program for Instagram, which obviously Facebook owns Instagram. Mm-hmm. Did you get this? Oh, you probably don't post.
No.
Yeah, ever. No. So here's the crazy thing. They were offering $800 per post to repost Reels or share Reels with somebody else. Mm-hmm. Danny's, our social media lady, is looking into it for us right now. Because it is your own stuff, so they're not asking you to post like ads and shit, but they're really trying to ramp that up. And it feels like it's only to compete with TikTok. Because in their stock report, they said they were getting fucking murdered by TikTok. And they put a lot of money into this bullshit metaverse. Bob, pull up this article with this depressing metaverse here. This ain't it, fam. Look at this. You can be on a beach. Is this just a tipped over table?
No.
The fuck is that?
That's one of those weirdo like surfboard things where it's got the deep fin.
Where
Oh
you can,
God,
like,
that's what he was on.
where you can like
Yeah.
scoop up.
That's
from
what he was on when it was all fucking greased up.
Yeah.
It's got a boom box, and then 2 cans of seltzer. It appears to be
Hard AF,
seltzer.
Hard AF, I
Some
believe, yeah.
stuff to drink.
But it's covered up. The logo's covered up. Zuckerberg, I'll give you the rights. You can use it in your fucking weird world.
Well, he didn't want to put it out there before it was announced.
Yeah. He
Well, Monday it's
he
coming
needs
up.
things to. Be,
Look at this fucking.
And then here's the lie,
right.
right? Like this is what they want you to think the metaverse is.
Correct. And I'm glad you brought this up because this is what I've said all along, right? If this is what it actually was, congratulations, everybody being that thing, fucking people, living lives that you can't live in real life, right? Nowhere near it. Go back to that shitty cartoon from the 1980s. There it is.
That last photo is not the scene from Parasite?
No, it should be. That is the Parasite house, though. You're right. That's the identical house from Parasite. But if you're trying to, honestly, this is like the 1982 video game graphics that you're like, oh, hey, we can only put a couple things there because we just don't really have the money or the technology
no,
yet.
they're grooming you.
So explain this, because you said this to me before we went on the air, and I was like, save it for the show. I don't want to talk
I think
to you.
You told me to shut up.
And I pushed you out of the car, I think.
Yeah, and you said shut up.
I don't care if you're 7 months pregnant and yesterday was your birthday. Tomorrow's mine.
Yeah, it's not your birthday anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, specifically, Ross, I think those other, like, we're using the term metaverse very loosely, and that can be like any of the different ones that are out there, these theoretical realities. Facebook specifically is called Horizon World. Now, I don't know if they're like trying to corner that like Kleenex tissue kind of world for the metaverse, but I think there'll be more that will be more realistic, like you're talking about.
Yeah. But they can't freak you out right off the jump because anyone that's not already fine with it and into it, anyone like you or I will be like, holy shit, our minds will explode. We will, immediately be like, this can't happen. What? So they have to kind of make it like, oh, it's just like Sims, right? Like, hey, just play a little video game. They have to make it look like that. And then slowly they're going to up graphics, make it better, make it whatever, so that people eventually...
We're in a fucking me, though, world where it's just like, I want this shit immediately.
Not everyone.
If that's your first... Well, here's the thing. You have to have the time for it, right? So if that's your grooming process, if I see shit like this, I rip off the goggles, I urinate on them, and then I burn it, right? Because I'm so pissed off that this isn't the world I signed up for. This feels like I'm playing Pong.
So there's this game called Blindfold that's released on Oculus. Facebook owns Oculus. That was their hardware play when they purchased that. It's basically a game where you think you're getting tortured and looks extremely realistic. Like you're tied to a chair, you're in a blindfold, and it feels like you're really there.
Giorgio, so look at Delco right now. Go back to that camera shot of you guys.
Yeah, Delco, what are you... why are you
that
so
is the
tired?
metaverse right there. That
Why
is
are you
your
so
fucking
tired?
targeting demo right there.
Come on, bud.
What happened to you last night, Delco?
We're on camera.
I know.
What didn't
happened?
happen to you?
No, I'm fine. I'm very energized. I actually had a good workout today. When we talk about this, though, it just makes me
Oh,
depressed.
he went...
Depressed.
He slumped
It's
down.
depressing, yeah.
He would
He's-
rather watch an arrow
He
on a computer
slumped down
screen.
into the metaverse.
Yeah, dude. I get it. I'm the same way. And when I see shit like this, I think it's the fucking end for Facebook.
I personally don't... Yeah, like, I don't really want to talk about it. We're not going to have to talk about it, right?
No, this is it because it's not getting any better.
Because we're old, so like we're like the physical world. Ew, right? We're in the physical world.
I don't think so. If you're a kid and you're able to walk around and just go outside versus this stupid shit, that's not enough for me to get jacked off anymore. Because to be honest with you, you'd be playing the video games. The video games are super realistic.
You will. It'll get to that. It'll get there,
but it's not fast enough now. Therefore, by the time it does get to that point, I don't know if people are going to come back and give it a second chance.
No, they're not going to give it a second chance. What they're going to do is like, oh, it's okay. The kids can it's just a video game. Like, just put it on them. It's not real. Just give it to them. Give them the Oculus, right? Give them the thing. It's all right. And then from there, once you have everyone okay with it being sort of just like a video game kind of, then is when you up it. And now everyone's already on it. The goggles are already on your face.
Yeah.
And then they do what they ultimately want to do, which is just like sell you stuff and keep you there and do the same thing that they did with Facebook, which is like use your emotions and your thing and everything that they know about you to keep you locked in on your lazy boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably feeding you some kind of other thing about how bad the real world is, how horrible that is. Don't you want to just go to the beach, right?
Yeah.
So it's just the beginning.
Maybe.
And there's a reason why, like, I had the breakdown about it. Dan literally shuts down every time we talk about it because it's just sort of like,
I'm actually good on talking about it. After I saw these images today with Zuckerberg, what he's touting of, because it was him. It's his little body on the beach with what he's touting. After that, I'm done talking about it because you were light years away from making my dick hard for something like this where I'm like,
no, you're
oh,
just
we're not going to get there.
You're just minuscule steps
I
away.
like that. Look at that.
And it will
That's more appropriate
It
right
will
there.
be so slow
It's more appropriate.
that you won't even notice it's happening.
I will. They sent me an Oculus and I fucking gave it away. Remember sitting in our garage?
Who'd you give it to?
Yeah, you know who I gave it to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't want my kids wearing this goddamn thing. Send it to our house. They're like, hey, try it. Just try it out. Blah, 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 blah. No, dude. No, get it out of my fucking face, dude. Not one prayer am I wrapping that around my kid's head. At all. I'm not doing it. So I fucking gave it away. I don't give a shit. I don't want to charge somebody for it. Oh, yeah, come and buy this piece of shit. Why? So you can go sit on a fucking beach from 1982? Fuck off. Next up, we got this Andy Warhol doc that's popping off. Ryan Murphy's doing this, which he does some cool shit.
Yeah.
And I wonder who gave the rights away for this. They're going to AI Andy Warhol's entire voice for this movie. So he's going to voice over the movie about his life, which he probably would have wanted.
Okay. So it's going to be like the Bourdain stuff.
Oh, yeah, but
Okay.
a full fucking movie. So he's going to talk about his life like Andy Warhol. Hey, I'm Andy Warhol.
Wait, what
I'm
was
the
the
whole
noise?
thing.
I want to hear a take. You hate Andy Warhol.
Fucking
you
yes.
hate Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol is a hack.
Yeah.
He stole he just put his name. He slaps his name on other people's work.
It's
He's
a
just
hot
the
take.
original.
Yeah.
It's not even a hot take. He's just the original like meme stealer.
Yeah.
I have always thought that about art in general, where you look
but
at
a
it.
lot of people think that about Warhol. Like
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
only
yeah.
reason that he was even famous is when he died, right?
No, he was famous for many, many years.
Yeah, I
But
mean, he
not
stole
for
from
art.
Basquiat
Yes.
for a long time.
He was super fucking. He made a fuck ton of money.
Silver Room. I went to his exhibition in Chicago about a year ago. Yeah, I think he was pretty big, and then took a long break where he did the film stuff.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget about The Vault. You guys remember The Vault from the 60s where it was him, Bob Dylan, a bunch of those motherfuckers were in there.
Yeah, he was famous for decades.
Decades.
Yeah,
Decades of
he
fame.
was huge in the '60s.
He's rich as fuck. Like,
But he
are we
was
forgetting?
Like a socialite.
But he was selling art, and it was just like, all right, sweet. And then he would have, now The Vault, I actually love the concept of it. It's kind of what we do here, where it's just like, all right, great. If you can shoot and want to shoot and do shit, congratulations. All the shit is here for you to do if you want to.
Right.
Just make cool shit for the world, and that was his vibe. And then if you sucked, you get chucked out of the vault. Now I like that. I don't like his voice. I thought he stole all of his shit, and I didn't think any of it was that great. You just painted a soup can that already exists. So what the fuck are we
Well, he
doing?
didn't actually paint it.
Oh, somebody else did that too?
Yeah, he just puts his name on
Yeah,
it.
he just made it
He's
pop.
the DJ
pop
Khaled
art.
of art.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
He just made the
Yes,
different
yes, yes.
squares and the different colors and
Yeah.
enlarged it and yeah.
So with him doing I'm assuming the estate gave him the rights to do it. So they're going to do the whole movie like that. He would have wanted that for sure. That's one of the only people I can actually say that where it was just like, yeah, he probably would have wanted this.
Yeah.
You know? Nick, did you order Terry Black's? Yeah. Does
For-
Bob know? Everybody
yeah.
knows. All right, cool.
For my birthday, you
For
guys.
Bob's birthday.
Oh,
We're getting Terry Black.
put a
out.
candle in the pork.
That wasn't the reason. Though.
Yeah.
It's not?
Yes, it is. It is the reason.
Appreciate it.
Delco.
Jesus Christ. Did something
Delco.
happen to you last night,
No,
Delco? Like,
he's peak. That's peak. That's Delco.
That's
My
yeah,
God,
that's level. What would be you would
Yeah,
what
yeah,
would
yeah.
be worrisome is if he like handed me a cupcake with a candle in it.
Right. And said, hey,
Blow
bro,
it
you know,
out.
I've known you for a long time.
I gotta-
really love you. I'm glad we like work together. And I'm just like, you know, our friendship means a lot.
I'm going to have to switch my bet here of who might kill themselves first. Sean, I think you're second now. Delco might have moved into the pole position.
I like myself too much to kill myself.
Yeah, Sean was sad about that. He liked the moniker.
Oh, man. That's great.
I just want to be number one at something.
That's what he said?
He was like, I used to be number one.
Oh, we're taking that away from you, too. Some depressing news for me that I'm never going to hear the fucking end of. Tom Brady's making a movie. So that's his first move post playing football. And it's about him playing football.
Okay.
It's a road trip comedy. Well, comedy, and it's a comedy, dramedy, I guess you would say. When it's a mixture of like fun times and sad times and friendships and stuff like that.
Yeah, dramedy, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those. It's a little funsy thing. However, it takes place around the 2017 Super Bowl. That was one of the happiest and then worst days of my life. That I keep reliving now, and I'm forced to relive it over and over and over again. 28-3.
I love it. Is that what the movie's called?
No, it's called. It's close.
Is it called Hey Ross?
Hey, Ross.
28-3.
Fuck off. You know. Hey Ross, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You thought you were miserable there at that game? Congratulations. Now there's going to be a movie.
What's the cast?
So
Pop it off.
The cast is it's big actually. You got Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, Rita Moreno, Sally Field in this. They're going to star in 80 for Brady.
Why is everyone old in it?
It's based on a true story. It's about a group of friends who traveled cross country to go and watch the Super Bowl together because they were lifelong Patriots fans and they went to this game. So
it's all the old people in like a Winnebago or something?
I don't know what they took. It just says there was a life-changing trip to the 2017 Super Bowl to see their quarterback hero Tom Brady play, and then chaos ensues, it says in here. So I love that Brady's first post-retirement movie is just like, man, let's make a movie about me being awesome.
Right.
Congratulations.
No,
this guy doesn't lose anything.
They approached him.
No,
it's got an old dog's vibe. It's got a cocoon vibe.
Put the cast up on screen. Did you do that already? There it is.
I am surprised by the cast.
Giorgio.
Yeah.
How many of these?
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, Jane Fonda.
Would you do
5.
Brady? 5. And he's not going to tell you which ones.
I think I know.
Yeah, you'd fuck Brady. I think the guy at the bottom's out.
Yeah, he's going to do everyone but the unknown, the irrelevant.
Yeah.
Sally Field, where is that? What is that picture from?
Yeah, thank you very much. That is not current.
That can't be.
That is not a current photo. Either is Lily Tomlin, I don't think.
Lily Tomlin's looked like that for 40 years, though.
Yeah, she has.
That's true, but it is stretch tight.
When
now.
Norm Macdonald died, we watched an interview with Jane Fonda on the Norm Macdonald show on Netflix. Mm-hmm. Looks amazing for her age. Jesus Christ. So, Georgia, I would allow that for you. Like, I think you'd be fine with that, even though she's like 80 years old.
Yeah, I'm really going to be interested in...
You don't have to pull out. It's not like she's having a baby at 80.
No, and I like necklaces, so I can put a life alert on. It'd be great.
I like necklaces.
Wait, is the movie called 80 for Brady because they're all 80 years old?
Yeah.
Is it really?
What?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called 80 for Brady, yeah. That's real.
So this movie is about old women obsessed with Tom Brady.
Oh, even better. Even
and like
better.
the irrelevant dude is just like the driver or something, and it's just going to be...
So by the way, I was surrounded by Patriots fans at that game. Mm-hmm. And they like slowly started to leave, except this one group in front of me. And like, they were older, they weren't this age. But like, when it was 28-3 in the third quarter, Brady looked so awful. all of us were convinced he was going to retire, and it was just like, oh, God, this is awful. Even the Patriots fans were like, man, I can't believe Brady's going to go out like this.
Right.
And I was like, that's what happens. You get older, you just don't have it anymore, and sometimes you just lose it like that. That's how horrific he looked in that game. He just looked lost. That team looked lost on another planet.
And you yelled in some 80-year-old woman's face.
I did not.
Like, exactly.
I did not. I just agreed. I agreed with them, and I just said, yeah, it's really weird to see. I was like, I'm happy because my team is going to win the Super Bowl, but I was like, this is really weird to see Brady kind of exit like this. And this conversation went on for like 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden they started coming back, right? And then they end up winning the game, and then all my dreams were crushed, and Kyle Shanahan was walking around the hotel drunk as shit saying, I just lost the Super Bowl, and yeah, he did. Nobody disagreed with that because he's a fucking loser. And he's deserved every loss since, and I hope he never wins the Super Bowl ever because he just doesn't deserve it.
Right.
Now with this...
ALW here is saying his wife makes him look hotter than he really is.
Who?
Brady. That used to be true.
Not true.
That used to be true, but it isn't anymore. He's coming to his own. Go ahead.
But with this, if it was 80-year-old people going to see this game and Brady was their hero, that would probably be the greatest moment ever. And I'm sure that movie, I don't know their story. Obviously Brady does, but I don't know their story. But if you were to be at one game as a Patriots fan, having been there, I'm telling you that's it, where it's just like, holy shit, this is incredible. And it's probably the best moment of your life. Now, for us Falcons fans, it was the worst moment of our life. And that's fine. We're not going to get a movie made about us.
Well,
I'm not going to get Lion for Ryan about Matt Ryan and me taking a rescued lion from Africa to the game.
It can't be somebody's best game without it being somebody's worst, right?
Correct. And so congratulations for these people. And if they are 80 years old and they drove cross country to Houston of all places, boo. Because the game was in Houston. Not a lot to do in Houston. Meth, maybe. You can have a real tiger there.
I cannot. I do like that olds are getting their time, though.
Yeah. So, should be
real
fun.
old assance happening.
Should be fun. I wonder if Brady saw them after the game, what happened. I don't know who brought this story to his attention, but good for them. It's just going to suck for me because I'm going to have to hear about this for the next 10 years. Like, it's never going away. That 28-3 bullshit is never going away. We have a crime corner today, Japes?
We do.
We do?
Mm-hmm.
Crime Corner.
Crime Corner. Now, this one has been out for a little bit, but I still wanted to get into it.
Okay.
It is the
clear the throat.
Louisiana teacher that gave kids cupcakes laced with her husband's
semen.
Sperm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was out. I think everyone kind of read the headline and saw the whatever. But Louisiana teacher has pleaded guilty to giving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm. So Cynthia Perkins, 36, admitted to a slew of disturbing sex crimes, though.
Along with the cupcakes?
Including child pornography.
There they are. Is that them? That's the couple, Bob?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I pictured, actually. Go ahead. Keep going, James. You got real grossed out.
Second degree R word and mingling of harmful substances.
What's the R word?
When she took a plea in Livingston. So, what?
What's the R word? Rape?
Yeah.
Who raped who? Kids or the husband raped the wife?
She has admitted to a slew of disturbing sex crimes.
With kids. Got it. Okay. All right.
The teacher and her now ex-husband, Dennis Perkins, were arrested in 2019 on more than 150 sex crimes.
Jesus Christ.
Related charges, including...
God, read.
No. Anyway, people were sharing this as a funny headline.
What was the rest of it?
Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, no, did we not read?
But yeah, we're not going to. But
why?
So
how dark is it?
So these two were real fucked up. So everyone's putting on, it's like, oh, shit, that's weird. And like all of these headlines. So you sucked me in, guys. And now I can't even read the article.
She fed the class cupcakes with her husband's semen in it.
But it was just one of many real horrible sex stuff that she's done. So this funny kind of shared meme that sucked me in.
So I'm going to finish this for you.
68 other.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 41 years she got in prison.
Okay.
So that's a big boy number.
Yeah. So you can imagine. And it's with kids, so I'm not going to like go into the charges. But her and her husband, real weird. When she gave the cupcakes with the semen, it was a weird sexual thing.
So
not an accident, not a, whoopsie daisy, there's pot in the fucking.
So she doesn't have possibility of parole for 40 years.
Right.
So that's how serious it was.
Yeah.
Right.
She's not getting out.
Can we go back to the guy that was lit on fire?
Yeah,
died?
that was less disturbing, huh? And he died.
Yeah. So out of the 72 charges, 68 were dropped in her plea agreement. So she didn't even bother to fight this one. She was just like, yo,
No.
we're good to go here.
Dennis is scheduled to face 150.
150, yeah.
And she was a teacher.
Oof. West Side Junior High. So what is that, middle school? Junior high, right?
Yeah, in middle school.
We didn't call it junior high in Georgia, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I think we called it middle school, yeah.
We called it middle school. Yeesh. This is a bad one, Jabes.
Yeah, sorry. It was just being shared everywhere.
Yeah. So what?
I guess nobody read the actual article. They just saw
Never
that.
do.
So
Huh?
what?
Including me. Well, I don't usually. I kind of like.
Headline reader.
I kind of like to go into it with you guys because that's the joke. But
So she did release a statement.
not this time.
She did release a statement through her attorney, and this is interesting.
Okay.
He is the real monster. That's what she wants to make clear. It's not about shifting blame. She took responsibility today. That's what she did, but she looks forward to going after the real monster. So she's saying that her ex-husband was the one who coerced her into this, but either way, she's also not denying that she was a part of it and accepted the sentence. So, yeah, you'll never see them again. You'll never see these people.
There had to be
No.
drugs involved. Like this had to be some weird thought up drug.
Not that
infueled
many.
You never know.
Not that many.
Yeah.
That's a fucking thing at that point.
Yeah, not that
It's
many
a fucking
charges.
thing. 150?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just the drug.
I don't think it's the drugs.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I also, I don't know if I like the pivot that you're making on Crime Corner, but, I appreciate it, I guess.
What?
Jesse, we'll stop talking about the crimes. You got to finish the crime, Jesse.
No.
Yeah.
Just the last few Crime Corners you've had have been...
The guy on fire was good. You guys just don't like that you got caught.
What?
The guy on fire was a good one.
It was the guy died.
I know.
We all
but-
could have been that guy. Each
Yes,
Yeah, no.
dude.
No,
Could've been us.
okay.
You can't pick and choose then. You can't pick and
Look,
choose your
these
crimes.
are sent. Bob can attest to this.
I
They're
understand
sent
that.
to us.
I understand that,
And we have
Jabes.
to pick through to try and find one that isn't like rape
But you
or
gotta,
murder.
if you're
But
gonna do the crime, you gotta give the time. You gotta read the whole fucking thing, dude.
No.
You also
Yeah.
just picked the one that was with child rape.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was.
Read.
I thought
It's
that
fundamental.
was just one thing that just this like one kink that she had.
Reading is fundamental. Okay.
Hmm.
It really is.
It's not really necessary.
JB just threw $50 and said, "Happy birthday, Bob." Look at that. Happy birthday, Bob.
Woo, thanks. I mean, you didn't send it to me.
No, you
So-
sent it to the
Yeah.
to the YouTube.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's Bob. It's going to a good cause today. We're going to Terry Black's with it.
I'm down. I'm fine with
We're
that.
putting the candle in it.
Good with
okay?
that.
What
When
what
is
number
that?
is this for real, Bob? How old are you?
36.
36. Congratulations.
Yeah.
He's been turning 36 for the last 8 years.
Oh, look at that.
He's a young
Just
buck.
outing me.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Something we're talking about doing. I think we say this live on air. I think for the seltzer, what we want to do is do a full. Georgie, I want to ask you this, if this is technically possible. Okay, we want to do a full marathon day of all of our shows on Monday.
This Monday.
Correct.
Okay.
On a continuous feed, where if we go from set to set, if we did RPR, Drinking Bros Sports, and then Softcore, can we do that back to back to back and never stop the feed?
Yes, easily.
Yeah.
We had Rob O'Neill talking from APP the other day on Drinking Bros.
No shit.
Talking to what?
We can just
great.
transition, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
hard.
Are you guys recording Softcore on Monday night?
Yeah, but we don't go live. That's
yeah.
But what if you did?
But check it out.
Yeah.
There's another History Channel show.
Yeah,
that
so
goes
they don't
live on Monday
actually
night.
go on Monday. They record.
Right. But
What?
what if they also went and it just kept going? How long can we go on YouTube? 8 hours?
I don't like going live. I don't enjoy it. For softcore.
What happens on that show that you need to
Literally nothing.
that you need
It's-
to edit?
Yeah, but you don't want to get stuff wrong.
That's not even that. I just don't. I'd rather it go out Tuesday.
Okay. Why? Just out of like, what does that mean?
We're on a set schedule.
Okay.
That's just how we operate.
Sean, whatever gun you brought to kill yourself, go ahead and slide that down to Delco today, okay?
I know you're offering him main channel placement on an all-day feed for his show.
That would be hundreds of.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Dan does this sometimes. One time when
What
we
the
were
fuck,
when we
bro?
were supposed to give advertisers numbers, and we have 3 different numbers we get like through our RSS feed that
Yeah.
always reports lower, just like Podbean does.
Yeah.
And then through Apple and Spotify, which report higher because it just does. He was like, I think we should give them these numbers, like the lower numbers.
Yeah,
I was like, why?
Give them the lower numbers. Give them the lower numbers.
God damn it, Delco.
What? People like lower numbers?
There it is. Some people hate money too.
Realistic expectations.
Oh, really?
Some people hate money, and you can't control that. You know.
This is a problem.
Can't control it.
Dan won't fade himself, right? But he'll fade everyone around him.
This is how he wins.
Yeah.
Look,
Look,
there's going to be a
no
war
way.
going on. People are going to want to tune into something else next week. Think about it.
You guys don't want it? We'll put Iconoblast
Jesse will
there.
fill
That's
in
fine.
for
Look, up
We'll
to
be
you.
on. Yeah, we'll be on.
No,
Up
we're
to-
not.
All right.
We're
Well,
not
me and
going
Jake
live.
will be there.
Okay, cool.
Jesse will be
fine.
filling in.
There you go. I'll
Jesse.
fill in for Dan.
All right, good luck.
No. No.
But I think we're going to try to pull that off Monday because we typically have shows anyway. We would just be adding RPR in the morning to it. It'll be fun if it goes live. I'll check the emails and bullshit from the lawyers and everything. But I think the seltzer will be live Monday morning.
Is it like a call-in marathon where you're just selling cases of
Yeah,
seltzer?
well-
No, we're going to drink it all day.
So that's what I was saying is like, what's the weird thing besides just going,
So if you can go,
like, add something?
Right. Well, here's what I'm saying. If you can drink these seltzers all day long and then make it through all the shows, it'd be a fucking Christmas miracle.
Maybe
These
maybe that's what
8%
Dan's
really
worried about.
sneak up on you.
Is like softcore after a full day.
Yeah, we're the last fucking show. We're
The
not
last
going,
show,
we're not
full
going live.
day
We'll be fine.
of hard AF,
We'll be fine.
and they like are a history show.
Yeah, dude. What's the best?
I get it.
What's the most successful televised history show?
It's also a Jake
Drunk
episode,
history.
so you can never be too sure.
And now
We'll just swap it out.
now we get to the real answer.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll
My
take that
buddy
week.
Jake.
But Drunk History is the most successful franchise. I mean, how
That's
many
not our
fucking
brand.
seasons do they go?
It really is.
It is.
We're not trying to rip their brand.
Nobody's ripping their brand.
I will be doing TikTok dances
Yeah.
and reading
Yeah, we
tarot.
need something. Yeah, Giorgio will be drinking all day, which, as we know, is a fun time.
It is fun. I like when
It is fun.
Giorgio drinks.
Me too.
I'll FaceTime Tiffany.
Oh God, we'll get everybody involved. Everyone involved.
Oh, for the TikTok dance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just because I'm drunk and I want to.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Just because he's gonna just cause problems.
Nick, is Biden on? Is he doing bullshit now?
Yeah, he's been going for a minute.
Has he?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll skedaddle so we can watch it and talk about it on Drinking Bros Fake News this afternoon. That'll probably be in
If
an hour.
Dan can get in here, you
Once
guys
this
should
bullshit
just
is over.
Oh yeah.
You kind of want to see it, talk about it. So, yeah, we'll see. As I'm curious as to what fucking old Saki Bomb is going to say after it as well.
Saki
Old Saki Bomb. Red hair, she's getting a fucking TV show. She's getting a cable show. She's out of there this year. I think in the fall.
Has there ever been a press secretary that anyone's liked? I don't remember it my
I
entire
know.
life.
So one, me personally, I liked two.
What,
Two of
Perino
them?
and McElhaney or whatever?
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
Yeah.
But
The-
they
the
were.
blondes.
That's what it should be, Bob.
I was literally just
what it
thinking
should
about
be.
I disagree. But man,
Very
like, I
on
remember-
brand for who I married. Like, come on, that's what it should be.
Yeah, fucking Jay Carney, and then who was the dude for Bush that everyone fucking hated? Obviously, Spicer and Huckabee, people fucking hated. Like, that's just like a job where it's like you're just
You
your
take
job is to
the
get
hate.
your
Yeah.
job is just get kicked in the dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every day you get kicked in the dick in that. It's a fucking awful job.
Yeah.
But usually it's awful human beings who are doing it.
You have to be because you literally are just like, okay, what?
You know who I felt the worst for?
Huckabee.
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah.
To do that
Because-
for Trump every day, and I thought, if you want to give somebody the most credit for trying to do their job during chaos, it was definitely her. Because they fired Spicer, Scaramucci, all of them have been on Drinking Bros, by the way.
Yeah.
Cancel house.
Cancel house. I give her the most credit because, my God, man, trying to answer for all the craziness around Trump
Yeah.
was impressive. But who I actually liked, and I was just like, all right, I can stare at you for a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
was,
But I mean,
the
like,
two you mentioned.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders, like, she went to Ouachita Baptist University in Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Yeah.
That woman was not prepared for that job. Like,
Well, her dad,
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Mike Huckabee's
Yeah.
been in politics for a while, and I think she is running for governor.
She
I believe?
is.
or she's governor now.
she's running.
Oh, she's
Or she's
running,
gonna
okay.
run, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
But like, that was sending her to the slaughter.
And she did a decent job for what she was dealt with. Like, holy shit. The rest of those people folded.
Yeah.
The mooch, that guy, fucking A, dude. Terrible. Yeah, there was a bunch of shitbirds over the years. But that job sucks. And, yeah, dude. And now, look, Saki's under the same conditions, to be honest with you. She's got to answer for Biden. One, he doesn't talk that much, so she's got to make up shit for him, essentially. And I'm sure she's going to have to today. But, and then two, you're just kind of picking people who are not going to say anything about his mental state and everything else. Like, it's a tough job. It's a fucking hard job all the way around. But the two hot blondes were fine. They were fine, you know? And then Huckabee. I felt bad for her. They would fucking, if you look at images too, because side-by-sides at the gym was the worst. Because you look at her on MSNBC and then her on Fox.
For Huckabee?
Yeah, they would fucking desaturate her to where she looked like a dead skeleton on there, where it was just like, oh my God, dude, stop doing that. It's not like she's the most attractive lady anyways, and then they just made it worse and worse. And then when Trump came on, they upped the saturation and made him fucking bright red every time. There's a book that talks about this too. It's fucking hilarious. But those are the dirty tricks, and I feel bad. So we'll see. I don't really feel bad for Jen Psaki. I don't feel bad for Scaramucci either. Fuck that guy. But join us. We'll be going live here in about probably an hour, I think, after this press conference is over, to be honest with you. I'm going to pop on in and watch it. Go to iTunes, rate the show 5-star, and leave a quick review on Ross Patterson Revolution. And do the same for Spotify. It's just a 5-star. Boom, you can walk away. You don't have to think about it. Just hit it and walk away. It's the only thing the advertisers care about. They really do. For Jesse Weisman, a.k.a. The Jabless, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.